Bienvenidos.
Happy 2024. Welcome to our podcast. It's called Chingonas as fuck.
My name is Kristen.
I'm Anna. And we just wanted to come in and give you guys a little intro, who we are, what our purpose is. So yeah, do you want to go ahead and get us started, Kristen? Well, first of all, we're drinking Alani's.
I love Alani.
Kristen made these amazing drinks. So we'll have to share the recipe later, but it's like a strawberry refresher, at least mine is.
Mine's almost gone. I need to wake up. I'm really tired today.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start with our intros, but first let me show you my new shades.
Courtesy of Mila.
Yes, Mila. Kristen, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Kristen. I am a single mom. I live in the south suburbs of Chicago. I work in home health for sales. Also, in my free time, I like running, lifting weights, playing tennis. I'll basically try anything. I'm not going to lie. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, all 2024, I think we're trying new stuff, so stay tuned. My name's Anna. I stay in the city. What else? I became a runner a year ago. Running is something that I don't like, and I still don't like because it makes me feel so uncomfortable. And because I feel like I don't fit your typical runner, body shape, being fast, so it's just this, what is it called, stereotype, yes, right, that has been built. So I always thought, I never considered myself a runner until this year. I also enjoy weightlifting. I think I enjoy weightlifting more than actually running, but that's just, I've been doing that for 3 years. What else? I'm a high school teacher. I teach Spanish, so if you are looking for a tutor, holla at your girl. Some extra dinero. But yeah, that's a little bit about me.
We love side hustles.
We love side hustles. I'm taking my shoes off.
That's fine. Get yourself comfortable.
Yes, I feel like I'm a little too close to you.
It's okay. So do you have a word of the year? Do you ever pick a word to get you through the year?
I was just thinking about this actually driving. Oh my God, let me think. Oh my God, I just forget. So English is my second language, and sometimes I forget English, and then I forget Spanish, and then I just don't even know how to speak. Intention, I think, is my word for the day, for the year.
The day. I'm no, we have the whole
intention.
Year.
So doing everything with an intention,
okay, and
a purpose, and knowing what that intention is. What about you?
My word this year is going to be courage.
Oh.
So, I want to have the courage to do things that scare me and try new things and see where it leads me and takes me. Last night, we went to a track workout, and it's the fast boys and girls, and I knew going there I was going to be the slowest person, but I'm whatever, it's fine. I'll still go there and try it and see how it goes. And we had fun. Was I dying? Yes.
Yeah, like you mentioned, we went to Demon Hours, check them out. They meet on Tuesday nights at the track. And I think even their purpose is just pushing you beyond your limits. I think somebody posted today, it shouldn't be fun, and it's not fun, but you are pushing between those mental breakthroughs, I think. And what I like about Demon Hours is also you're not in competition with nobody else.
Except yourself.
Yeah, except myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then because everybody's working so hard, you tend to push yourself a little bit more. So I definitely enjoyed myself. Probably not at the moment when I was dying, huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Felt like I was 600 pounds.
I had a side cramp at one point, and I was
so yeah. What else? Let's see. What is kind of a purpose for doing this?
Just sharing our everyday life experiences with us, from me being a mom to my running training schedule to dating life.
Yeah, same. I think for me, it's kind of finding that balance between being a teacher to actually having a personal life outside of that. Breaking stereotypes and barriers that were put on me from past generations is a big one, and also exploring this dating world.
Dating is, I hate dating.
Dating is so interesting. Yeah, how is that going?
Dating as a mom is very difficult. I've learned I kind of have to date somebody who already has kids. One, because I don't want any more children. Like, I'm fine with one. But two, like, if I dated someone who didn't have a kid before, and they didn't understand, like, I just can't get up and go. Like, I have to plan things out. Like, hey, I can go out with you on Thursday night, and I could be out from 7, and I'll give you till, like, midnight. That's about it. That's my max. Sometimes my window might be like, hey, it's a Saturday afternoon, and I have time from between 2 and 4. Can you meet me then, and we can go grab lunch? Yeah. And that's very difficult to find.
Have you ever tried, like, dating apps or anything?
Yeah, I don't like them. They're boring. I'm bored. I did them more when I was younger, and then, like, I always got, like, those, like, cheaters, and I just didn't like it. So now I just, like, the way I go on dates with people is they slide in my DMs. I mean, I do check my DMs. If you come respectfully, I will answer you back. So, I mean, if you're interested, just hit me up.
Oh, my gosh. That reminds me of the one time that I slid into somebody's DM talking about cheaters. This person, like, led me on for 2 months, right? And I never saw signs or anything that they were involved or anything, but, like, they would, like, call all the time. We would hang out. And then all of a sudden, I end up finding out that he's married.
Oh, no. That's the worst. See, this is why I don't do dating apps. But, I mean, it happens.
But then I also found out that he's, like, in other girls' DMs in the running community. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to put him out there.
We won't put you out there, but you know
just
who you
be careful, guys, ladies. You know, he's definitely cloud chasing. But that's what I'm gonna say. He's married, and if you want to know who he is, send me a DM and I'll let you know.
I have learned not to date in the run community. Like, I like to keep those two separate. For the longest time, I thought I wanted a running bae. No,
and just to clarify, he is not in the running community. So my running crews. He's not in your club or nothing. He's just, like, follows a lot of people in that society, in that community. But yeah. So, like, I am dating. I've been single for 2 years. So that's been interesting. I think the last relationship I don't even know if it was a relationship. It fucked me up so bad, but I don't even know if it was a relationship or a situationship. But that was like 2 years ago. We dated for like 6 months, and he woke up this love that I didn't know I had or needed. And the fact that he fucked me up in those 6 months, like, I think I'm barely healing. No, not barely. I've been healed.
That's why I don't date.
Yeah, like, it took me, I think, a year to heal from him. You know, I did try dating after him, but it was just, like, I kept comparing people to him. I kept comparing everything. And just, like, the vibe that me and this person had was, like, just looking into, like, each other. Like, I could see his, like, we felt, our energy.
Saw his soul?
We saw each other's souls. Like, we both felt this way. And then he ended up breaking my heart. And after that, like, it hurt. That one hurt. Not even gonna lie. That one hurt. But after that, I did try dating. And it was just, like, I thought it wasn't fair for me to waste, like, people's times, you know, if I wasn't ready. So then all of last year, I took to myself to focus on training, to, like, run and just do me. And I think, like, that helped a lot. After the marathon, which we'll talk a little bit about, I did start dating. My intention with dating is I'm looking for a relationship. But they be out here wasting my time. I am on an app, and, like, I feel like people are just looking for, like, pen pals. Like, they're not trying to meet up.
Are they in jail?
Yeah. Like, at this point, I'm ready to, like, go find me a bae in jail and be on Love and Locked Up. To be honest, like, if I'm looking for a pen pal, like, I want to find somebody that wants to do stuff, that wants to hang out. So that's why I say, like, my word for the year is intention, because I am dating with the intention of finding a relationship. So if you are out there and you're interested, slide on the DM.
And if you're locked up, I mean, we'll give you a P.O. box you could send the letter to.
Yes, I'm not against it. Find me.
But I think they get on. Actually, they have, like, Instagrams from, like,
yes.
So yeah,
there's
they could totally
new
DM
website
slide for you too.
There is a new site.
Would you date a convict?
I don't know.
Would you be his pen pal?
I'll be his pen pal.
Like, what are the lines? Like, say he, like, robbed a place. Would you date him?
Let me know where the money at.
You're like, murder? I'm going to have to draw the line there. Like,
Yeah, that was a little,
life.
Yeah, so, but
we do dating. Like a bad boy.
That's our update on dating. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Yes. Pray.
Fingers crossed. We're also going to do a word of the week for me because my background, I don't speak Spanish. I'll understand Spanish, but when I speak it, it's really, really bad. So Anna's going to teach me a word of the week that I'm going to have to say.
Okay, so I always do this in my class, and it's like, oh, what is your favorite Spanish word? So I'm going to teach you my personal favorite Spanish word is cacahuate.
Cacahuate?
Yeah, cacahuate.
Cacahuate.
Yes.
So what does it mean?
Peanuts.
Why is that your favorite word?
Just because, like, the way that it's spelled.
And just, like, nuts in your mouth? Like, what is it?
No, it's just the way that it's spelled. It's the way that, like, it sounds like cacahuate. Like, I don't know. Like, even my...
So is it, like, C-A-C-A and, like, a Q-U-A-T-A?
No. C-A-C-A-H-U-A-T-E. Cacahuate. So that's my Spanish word of the day for her, or the week. So now you have to go and use it like, oh my God, I love your cacahuates.
I'm going to use that in the office. I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to use it when I go
I'm
there.
still off all week, so holla at your teachers. So another thing that we want to talk about is, like, why did we choose the word? Well, first of all, how do we know each other? So people probably think that we just met, that, we met last year in the running community, but that is wrong. Tell them, Kristen, tell them.
Okay, Mila's here with Bentley. Hold on, we're trying to record.
Pause.
Put Bentley down. Can you go to...
You can give him to me.
Okay, he's kind of scared.
Okay, can you go watch your show? Do you want my phone? Okay. So we met back in high school, actually. We both played tennis and soccer together. And then we obviously disconnected after high school, but then we ran into each other when we went to Tortugas last year. And Anna was like, Kristen, did you go to Bremen? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I thought it was you. And I was like, I thought it was you too, but you didn't have red hair when I saw you, so I didn't know it was you. For sure, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, we played tennis, which we're picking up again. Soccer, I don't think I'll pick up again because I'm so out of shape. But I remember, like, just going to Tortugas randomly. They just popped up on my Instagram feed. And I was like, let me go check them out. And then I get there and I see Kristen. And I'm like, this girl looks so familiar. I don't know where I know her from. And at that moment, I thought her and David were actually siblings. So I thought they were brother and sister. But I was like, I don't remember him going to school with me. So I was like, no, then probably, I don't know, And then after catching up, we realized, yeah, we went to school together. So we've known each other for a while. So that's, like, our little background. But then also, do we want to tell them why we chose the name Chingona as fuck as, like, our podcast? Or what does Chingona, like, mean to you? Do you want to tell them?
We're just badass bitches doing badass things in your everyday life.
Yeah, so the word Chingona is something that I've embraced. That's my Instagram, part of my Instagram name. Because it does mean being a badass, and like I said, we're over here breaking barriers, breaking stereotypes of, what women could do, what Latina women could do, and different, not just one aspect of a community, but, like, different communities. Sure. So, like, something that I always say is, like, soy una chingona haciendo cosas chingonas, which translates to, like, I'm a badass doing badass things.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so... You'll never know what you'll catch us doing next, Like, now we're doing this podcast. So, yes. So, we'll see.
And then, also, we're doing another badass thing this year. So, I ran 7 marathons. She ran her first marathon last year. But we're also doing this thing called TSP, also known as the Speed Project. And it's 340 miles.
I just squirted.
I know. I felt it on my leg. I'm wearing shorts. It's 340-mile race. It's a relay race. It'll be us and 14 other of our friends from Tortugas. We're running from California, Santa Monica Pier to the Las Vegas sign. So that will be a lot of fun. We'll be talking about that. We just got back into training after not running since the marathon. The last week and this week have been really rough. I'm not going to lie. And it'll get easier, though. Those first 3 weeks, I feel like, are always the worst for me when I restart running again.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not looking forward to it. So like she mentioned, we're doing it with Tortugas. Check them out. She has their crew neck. Tortugas Run Club Chicago. They're big. They've made a big impact for the Back of the Pack community. So check them out. They meet on Sundays, 10 a.m. in Pilsen. But yeah, we're doing this TSP project, running through Death Valley with 14 people.
Yeah.
What is the thing that like scares you the most of that, or like think will make you feel more uncomfortable?
I'm gonna be definitely uncomfortable. Like, I run in the dark, so running in the dark doesn't freak me out. But it's like we're in the desert. Like, am I gonna be able to see? Like, hopefully my mom isn't listening to this because she really won't let me go then. Like, are we gonna see a coyote?
We're blocking her.
Yeah, we are blocking her and my dad.
Yes.
Are we gonna see a coyote like coming at me? Am I gonna see like a dog? Like anything? Cause
Like this
they have,
kind of dog?
No, they have like wild pit bulls. I heard out there too, but I also don't want to get bit by a snake or a scorpion.
Scorpion in español, alacrán.
Alacrán. And then also like, how's my body going to react when we only have, say, like, we're on 3 hours of sleep, and
Yeah.
we're already like 20 miles into this race, and I still have like 10 more miles of it that I need to run.
And the thing is, like, you don't run those 10 miles, like, straight. Like, it can be in 2-3 different legs, you know? So you've taken a break. You've rested a little bit. So I could see that. I think what, like, doesn't worry me, but I think what's definitely going to push, like, so, like I was saying, you know, what's going to, like, push me, I think, is definitely, like, running at night. Definitely running by myself for so long, and just, like, all the thoughts that come into your head that you can't control. It's definitely interesting, like things that like from years ago will pop up in your head. You're just like, where the hell are you coming from, kind of thing. But being in a car, because I think right now we're like in total like 16 to 18 people are in the crew. So being with these 16 to 18 people when I'm gonna be at my weakest and like completely broken down, seeing, you know, how I react to all these people when I just need space, when I need time, when I'm tired, I'm sleep deprived, my body's exhausted. So kind of like usually I just shut down and I just want to be alone, but clearly that wouldn't be, what's it called? Like that wouldn't be possible. So yeah, like that's kind of like what's gonna be interesting for me. And definitely like learning how to squat pee.
Oh yes.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm nervous that my stomach's gonna act up that weekend, and like I'm gonna be pooping in a bag. Because what if we don't find like a gas station? Like it might be like 25 miles to the next gas station. Well, I ain't gonna make it, so we're gonna have to get like a garbage bag and just poop in it. Did you think about that?
I did not think about that, because even like I don't know how to squat pee. Like, forget the running part. I think me and our other friend Alex were like, we need to like train how to squat pee. Like, guys just have it easy. They just like whip it out and go wherever. Us, like, we have to like hold a squat. So we gotta practice that, squat holds.
And then if I pee too much and it comes down too hard, I remember being at 31st Street Beach and it was like shooting off the floor and like shooting my ankle too. So then like you have to pack wipes with you, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a whole bunch of wipes.
We need to.
And yeah, it's just like.
And then you're over here talking about like taking the shit in the bag. Who's gonna hold the bag?
You're gonna hold it. There's two handles, one on each side, and you just put it up on your cheeks. Literally.
We need to rethink this. We need to rethink this.
I hope you're not a messy shitter.
Anyways, so in this podcast, we wanted to talk about, like we mentioned, you know, different themes or topics. There's really it's going to be uncensored, unfiltered, just 100% raw Kristen and Anna conversations. And
you're going to really get to know us.
Yes.
And people always think like, oh, she's just a single mom. Like, she's this nice, sweet mom. No, there's more to me than that.
There's a lot more to her that we're going to unpack for sure. Like we said, there's no topic that is off the table. We'll be talking about, you know, just dating and then, like, sexual stuff.
So it's not something you're going to want to listen to with your kids around,
your
mom and dad.
Block your parents. Oh, no, don't block them. We're blocking our parents.
We're blocking our parents. Yes. What else? We might have some special guests, like people who want to join us and talk about certain conversations.
Yeah, like different people in different fields, you know, like we can bring in running coaches, nutritionists, our hair color specialist wants to join.
Maybe my lash girl.
Yeah.
She has some good stories because me and her talk all the time when she does my lashes. And then occasionally I'll fall asleep and then like I'll jerk and I'll like fling my hand and like wake her up.
Yeah, or anybody that really wants to just come and have like 100% like raw conversation and just like let the conversation lead, we can always do that.
Oh, and speaking of my lash girl, she gave me the tea.
Tell us the tea.
Okay, so this guy slid into my DMs, and he's actually friends with some of the guys in our run crew.
Ooh.
And I don't know, I was always kind of skeptical of him, and they warned me off the bat that like Kristen, he's kind of a whore, so I like already threw him in the fuckboy bucket to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right. So I'm talking to him and stuff, and he mentioned like, oh, are you getting your lashes done by the girl in your run club? And I was like, yeah, how do you know her? And he's like, oh, she goes to my gym. So then when
he put himself in this situation.
Oh, he totally did. So then I was like, okay, like, I'm like, did you fuck with her? Like, what is it? Like, I'm just interested now because you brought her up. So I like messaged her, or when I went to get my lashes done, I said to her, I was like, hey, I'm like, did you, I'm like, do you know this guy? And she's like, I've seen him around and stuff, but she's like, I don't know anything about him. I just said like, hey to him in passing. Hold on, you can't. Hold on, let us finish. 5 more minutes. So she's like, okay. She's like, my brother, he works at the gym. I'll ask him, like, what's up with the guy? Because he knows the tea on everybody in the gym. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, like, I did another fill in between. Forgot all about it. Randomly messages me out of the blue right before New Year's.
Yes.
She was like, hey, I found out the tea on so-and-so. And she's like, I found out he's married. He has kids, which I knew he had 2 kids, but I didn't know he was married.
Yeah.
And he brings his wife to the gym. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I'm glad I never went out with this man. And he, like, just the day before that, he was back messaging me again because I sent her screenshots. And the man's like, you ghosted me. You just left me hanging. I'm trying to take you out. Yada, yada, yada. He wanted to go to the champagne lounge.
Not the champagne
I
lounge.
was like, sir.
No, what blew me more about those messages was that he was busy. He was like, I was busy with my roster.
Oh, yeah, because I've made the message to him before, like, telling him, like, you're not the only one on my roster. Like, you're number 2, buddy. And, like, he got, like, super offended by it.
Yeah, so he said he was, like, busy with his roster. Girl, boy, you gotta
he had to go use his roster because, like, I ghosted him. And mind you, yeah, like, he has a whole wife at home.
So, like, my idea was to go to the gym when he's there.
I'm sure we could actually get into because our friends
work there.
Our connects.
Yeah, so.
You might just see us pop up on
That's another podcast,
54th and Pulaski.
On 54th and Pulaski. We'll definitely do also like not live, but like gym content,
sure.
Different types of content, like actual videos of us. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for that.
And if you want to get more into with us, you could always follow us on Instagram, -Kristen Gonzalez _.
-Chiquita _E_. That will change.
We'll like,
but you can follow our podcast at Chingonas AF on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as well.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe.
And
Spotify.
Oh, Spotify and Apple. But you can find us on all platforms, and we're just gonna kill it. 2024 is our year. We have big goals.
Yes, this was our like, hey, welcome call, so you get to know us. It's gonna definitely unravel more, so stay tuned for the uncensoredness. I was very censored on this one and half awake, so bear with me.
This was very censored because the other one got us in trouble.
Yeah, we recorded the first episode before this the night before, but
let's just say I got blocked.
We had it deleted already and we couldn't post it. I mean, I thought it was good content.
It is really good content, but it got me blocked, so.
She's afraid she's gonna get blocked more.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm dating with intention.
So, we're intentionally recording a new episode.
Yes, so stay tuned next week, episode 2. And then, like I said, or like we said, if you're interested in being one of our guests, hit us up, hit our DMs, subscribe, everything. Give us some feedback.
The DMs are always open.
For anything.
Bye.
Okay, coffee or drinks. Bye, guys.